Welcome back, everyone, to Politics and Profits. So, what money lessons can be learned from the re-shutdown of the economy, the adversity that those of us in this society are enduring today? Join me at this time, as he often does, from San Diego, is Money Man himself, wealth manager, also adjunct professor, Dimitris Magemeneas. Dimitris, Money Man, good to see you.
Rebel Rick, always great to see you, someday in person, but oh my, here we are again, right? And where we're at now is to mask or not to mask. That is the question. And people getting into fist fights at the local Walmart or Starbucks employees getting $100,000 here in San Diego.
Was that here in San Diego?
Yeah, because Lennon Gutierrez, my newest friend on Facebook, got Karen'd at Starbucks. So what people need to remember is we're in a crisis, and America has always overcome any adversity working together. And right now, there's still all of this negativity out there, Rick, and it's only gotten worse. And my message this time, last time was prepare or expect the unexpected. This time is in times of negativity, we have to take a negative and figure out a way to turn it into a positive, even if it's as simple as, hey, you know what? I've got a fun face cover, right? And it's a conversation starter out there when I'm supporting local business.
Yeah. So that's your conversation starter?
Yes. And again, businesses are really impacted, right?
Yeah.
And you and I both see this. And I'll give you a story. I was having a beverage, an adult one, at a local business, a craft brewery, with my friend Craig Garcia, who I call Coffee Craig, because he's the owner of Old Cal Coffee. And he has taken a negative, the shutdown of his indoor operations, turned it into a positive, and he's innovating, right? And America overcomes adversity with innovation. And Craig decided to install a drive-through. He doesn't have a lane. He's doing it in his parking lot. And also with the city's permission, he was able to add outdoor seating. And Coffee Craig informs me he's back to like 90% of revenue.
That's great.
What he was pre-corona. And again, it's just, and Craig is working his face off, literally, posting on Facebook all the time. He's doing a great job.
And I know you want to talk about what Corona negative can do, what viewers can do to turn to a positive. There's an example of that right there, correct?
We've been here before, right? We were in this financial crisis, 2008, 2009. I remember a story that hopefully your viewers do also. Remember Captain Sullenberger landing that airplane on the Hudson River?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, was that a crisis? Was that an unexpected negative when a flock of birds took out his jet engine shortly after takeoff from New York City and nowhere to crash land, but right on the river, which he did perfectly and saved 128 souls, including his own?
That's a remarkable story. Most people don't know where to start when it comes to turning a negative into a positive. Do you have any suggestions for them?
Yeah, speaking of Captain Sully, I hope to meet him in person someday and not over Zoom. I would ask him about his techniques, but I know for a fact that Captain Sully, besides being a very experienced pilot, always had safety first. And he has a checklist process that he would not take off unless he physically inspected the list and made sure everything was done from a safety perspective and was teased for it, right? So I want to meet him because we have that in common, because Money Man created this worksheet process, step by step, for money management. And as one of my readers said, hey, I love the book, but it's obvious you're a professor, right? And we have to do our checklist of our income, our expenses, and our assets and liabilities before we even start to step 2 later, which is pick a goal.
Yeah, that sounds great. What are some of the frustrations and concerns you're hearing from clients in this environment?
It's all over the place, Rick. And if I may share one final story of a client
Yeah.
that happens to be my son, I got his permission. So my son, 21-year-old college student, okay, we call him Muscle Man, okay? That's what he's a bodybuilder and a college business student. And so it's really important right now, and I see other commentators, to focus on what you can control and also make an extra effort, as I've encouraged you, for your physical fitness, but also your personal fitness. And so I take my own advice. I started working out with a personal trainer, my son, Muscle Man, right? And so Muscle Man was furloughed in March. Let me tell a story real quick. He was furloughed from a gym and lost his job. And it would have been really comfortable for a college student to sit his butt on my couch and make $4,000 a month for not working, when he would make $3,000 a month in a good month before. But he took that negative and said, I'm going to figure out a way to turn it into a positive. And Muscle Man started his own personal training business in June.
Oh, wow.
Prior experience. You should have seen the anxiety on his face before Money Man became Muscle Man's first client. Now he's got several. He's making lots of money. He's talking about hiring other trainers. And now with this Shutdown, he's the only game in town as far as fitness. And so the thing about Muscle Man for your viewers is he's a business student, and he says, Dad, you have to find a way to generate multiple streams of revenue, right? And even Coffee Craig, during the day, he's a mortgage man, right? At night, he owns a restaurant. And so he found a way, to generate multiple streams of revenue. And he's my son, right? So I know that. I've got an MBA. So I've been doing that also with teaching besides my day business. And your viewers know they have to take their weight. They have to step on the scale. They have to figure out, what their financial situation is before they could even get started to improve it, just like with my weight training. And what I'd suggest is maybe they should find a financial trainer of their choice, or go to our website, it's right there, and download that money flow, that cash flow worksheet, and just get started perhaps with an accountant or a friend that's good with numbers, and just start to prioritize their financial fitness in this downtime we have to work on this.
All right, Money Man. Again, the website over your shoulder and showing on our screen is moneymanhelps.com. Good stories. Congratulations. Tell your son I said good luck with the online fitness business. And do we know which Starbucks in San Diego this event occurred at, where the GoFundMe raised $100,000 for the kid?
Yeah, we do, Rebel Rick, and I've not been there myself, but it's down in Claremont.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining us, Dimitris.
Rebel Rick, as always, it's a pleasure talking with you. And let's keep things positive, San Diego, and Money Man out.
All right. Broadcasting from the Liberatory CPA Studios. Back after this.
Politics and Profits with Rick Amato is brought to you by Liberatory Accounting, the IRS problem solvers. To find out how Liberatory Accounting can help you, call 877-6-SOLVER. That's 877-6-SOLVER.